The attraction is one of the universe's great mysteries. We all know we're drawn to other people, but we often don't understand why. There have been countless studies conducted to identify the properties of attraction, and the results are nothing short of fascinating. Everyone knows the feeling of walking into a room full of friendly faces, and although each person seems nice, open, and willing to talk, only one face stands out from the crowd. There may be a lot of physically attractive people in the room, but you can't seem to take your eyes off this one particular person. You can't put your finger on the reasons, but you know there's a biological force and physical energy driving you toward a specific type of person. Here are some reasons for that magnetic vibe. 1. He radiates calmness. It's sending shivers up our spine just thinking about how powerful a man's calm presence can be. Neurotic or hyper or frenzied is stressful, no matter how busy the man is or what his excuse may be. But if he's got cool written all over his face and his gaze is pure, steady, and peaceful, his appeal will shoot through the roof. Women can unwillingly fall into the trap of over-worrying about things we can't control. A man who sets our anxiety at ease by reminding us how things always manage to work out in the end is absolutely hot. 2. Strength. Hitting the gym not only helps you build strength and stay in shape, but there are also myriad other benefits to working out regularly. It can also help you maintain a better physique, which can make you more attractive and make you feel better about yourself, which naturally boosts your confidence. There's more to being strong than just having big muscles, though. If you want to be more attractive, strive to be a tender defender, someone who is strong and can protect others when needed, but who is also kind, caring, and nurturing to those close to him. Mental resiliency goes hand in hand with confidence and leadership. Are you the kind of man that rises to the challenge or buckles under pressure? Do you have a growth mindset, or are you stuck in a rut and complain about it? Can you handle stress, difficult situations, and overwhelming thoughts? Are you able to ask for help when needed? Emotional stability and emotional intelligence are not only attractive traits but also crucial for success in life and in love. Do the work to get rid of insecurity, anger issues, and any other kind of emotional weakness that could be holding you back. If you lack self-awareness and aren't able to identify, process, and manage your emotions in a healthy manner, your emotions end up controlling you. An angry, short-tempered, defensive man whose emotions get the best of him is definitely not attractive. 3. He has a purpose. When a man knows what he wants and likes, then it only takes a minimum amount of drive to develop a purpose. A purpose, in Simon Sinek's words, means a man has a why. And when a man knows why he moves through life with confidence and purpose, he displays the charismatic leadership qualities of those who seem to know their paths, even when it's dark and difficult. It's especially captivating for those who don't know where they're going, which, of course, is the vast majority. A purpose is what differentiates the men spending their evening watching football and drinking beer from those who work and plot to move ahead in life. Example, James Bond. James Bond is so charismatic and attractive to women also because he always seems to be on a bigger pursuit. James Bond, a thrill-seeking man, always seems busy with a bigger purpose. That naturally makes him an unavailable man, and people want what's scarce. Reversal of purpose, when it's too focused. A relentless drive to achieve a certain goal will definitely make it more likely you will achieve that goal. But, depending on your goal, it can come at the cost of your overall personality. The stereotype of the crazy genius with bad air and a messy place is the tale of a man with too single-minded drive. And you can already see the limitations there. Could you have a conversation with someone who lives and breathes for only, say, black holes research? Would such a man fare well in a crowd of socialites, at an art gallery, or at a housewarming party? Exactly, he would be out of place and sticking out like a sore thumb. Could he manage a happy relationship? Hardly. Too driven people also often don't make for good relationship partners, friends, or even conversation partners. To be a high-quality man, you also need some balance. And if your life goal does not include people, you also need to develop people skills to become a high-quality and happier man. 4. Confidence. I struggled with confidence and self-worth issues my whole life until I did the work to rewrite my narrative and destroy the limiting beliefs holding me back. If you struggle with self-confidence, doing that kind of work is the key to building real, lasting confidence. How do you appear more confident right now, even if you don't necessarily feel like the most confident guy? Stand up straight, hold your head high. Body language conveys confidence or lack thereof. Hold eye contact, don't look away too quickly. Act with intent and be decisive. Be comfortable in your skin and your masculinity. Lastly, know what you want and go for it. That means when you're attracted to a woman, display your interest through eye contact, words, and actions. Flirt and joke around with her. Pursue her, but don't chase or play games. Let her know you're interested. Without attraction, interest, and chemistry, you'll be stuck in the friend zone. If you want to be more attractive, convey your interest and attraction. 5. Be emotionally independent. Attractive people are emotionally independent. Being emotionally independent means your happiness and emotional stability don't depend on external circumstances. And most importantly, they don't depend on someone else. In other words, you have full control over your emotions and your life. Sarah, a friend of mine, is a fashion blogger. She loves to dance and sing, and whenever you see her, she seems to be enthusiastic about her life. She's married to James, a guy who has his own business and a passion for tennis and horses. He loves his life and always goes after what he wants. He has a fulfilling life too, as Sarah does. Probably this is the reason why his relationship with my friend Sarah is successful. In other words, what makes their relationship successful is that they are both emotionally independent. When you are in a relationship with an emotionally independent individual, you know you're not responsible for their happiness. You know they don't rely on you to be happy. You don't have that responsibility, so you are equal, and that's very attractive. What do emotionally independent people do? If they are dating someone, they don't send a WhatsApp text every 2 minutes. They're busy with their daily life instead. They focus on what makes them feel motivated and put all their energy into it. From time to time, they might send a text to the person they're dating because they're genuinely interested and want to know how that person is doing. But they're not clingy. If they're in a relationship, they make their partner a priority but not an obsession. If their partner is busy or needs some alone time, they are happy to allow them to have some space and do their own thing. Because their emotional well-being doesn't depend on their significant other. It comes from within. 6. He generates his own self-esteem. Why is this important? Because as long as you depend on external forces to prop up your ego and self-esteem, you will always be dependent on those external forces. And, of course, dependence is the root cause of all potential weaknesses. Now, granted, few people, if any, can reach a level of being completely independent of results, the external environment, and other people's opinions. But high-quality men have much stronger control of their own self-esteem than most other men. I call this the antifragile ego. Men with an antifragile ego enjoy more confidence, more internal strength, and more emotional resilience in the face of adversity. Since a man with an antifragile does not build his self-esteem around other people's approval, he is more confident in his opinion, even when they are unpopular. These high-quality men are not afraid of standing up for what they believe in because they don't need your approval. They look like they have stronger inner convictions than anyone else, and everyone looks up to people with inner convictions. Especially in times of uncertainty. They are a rock in the hurricane. 7. Don't try too hard to impress. By far the biggest mistake I see people make is trying too hard. They desperately try to impress the person they're interested in. It's a big turnoff when a guy is too focused on bragging about himself and his achievements, as if he has to close a sale with me as soon as he can. If a man is telling me how great he is but doesn't even remember my name, I inevitably perceive him as insecure, because let's be honest, self-conscious people craving admiration have some unresolved insecurity issues. When a man talks about himself naturally, without stretching the truth, and is also genuinely interested in getting to know me, it's pleasant to be in his company. When the conversation is balanced, I love it, and I usually want more of that. Attractive people don't feel the need to impress others. When you talk to them, they are relaxed, spontaneous, and natural.